Armen and Levack, 104.5 The Team, your home for New York sports. And Levack, we have the father of the most publicized UAlbany basketball recruit that there's ever been.
Yeah.
Because quite frankly, the point guard himself has too many demands during the day.
Police chief. I think he's running for mayor. I don't know. He's the man gets around.
Jay Hosinger, the father of 11-year-old JP Hosinger, in studio with us. JP is a sixth grader at Acadia Middle School. And first things first, Jay, can you tell us the rare disease that your son has?
Thank you. My son has Niemann-Pick type C. It's considered childhood Alzheimer's. His brain is dying. We're doing what we can to raise awareness for all rare disease. There's 3,000 rare diseases that are related, and we're raising money for research. And we're going to Washington the end of February to lobby Congress to speed up approvals for drugs where there is no cure, as in my son's disease and a lot of other ones. And we need to take chances, unfortunately, when there is nothing and no hope, to try to find cures or drugs that will slow things down.
Now, I was just talking to you a little bit before we went on, and you can just hear you glow when you talk about your son, and you know, you get to play with him every day and hang out with him every day. And what has it been like with Will Brown and UAlbany stepping in and helping raise awareness and bringing JP on board?
My son, I don't know where he gets it from, but he lives and breathes for sports. It's all he wants to do. No video games, no TV. It's just all about sports. And what Will did a couple months ago, putting him on the team, because I think he saw JP's passion and love for anything with a ball or a puck, has been tremendous, because it's raised a lot of awareness. And we've gotten donations from across the world, Australia, Italy, Europe, and 100% of the money gets donated to research, and we try to find somebody that's matching it so the money gets doubled. And we did that last year, and we're going to do it again this year. All the money gets pulled and raised, and it makes him happy. We go to all the home games. There's one tomorrow night, Wednesday, and we'll be there. And he loves going to the games and shooting a T-shirt gun. And just being around the players, they're great young men that treat them real well.
For those that don't know, JP Hosinger, 11-year-old here locally in Clifton Park, was signed by Will Brown and the UAlbany basketball program for signing day last November, December.
Yes.
And it made world news. It went around the globe. What was it like, the kind of response that you guys had, in part due to Will Brown and this basketball program here?
Well, Will put it out in a press release, and he let me know ahead of time, and he asked if it was okay, and I said sure. And that afternoon, my cell phone was ringing, my home phone was ringing, and I don't know how they get your number, but I had ESPN, USA Today, the New York Post, radio, TV, newspapers calling, and one after another. We did TV shows, we did everything, and it was, people saw it from around the country. I got calls from people that knew me that saw it.
That's awesome.
Now, I want to give Will Brown all the credit. You said Scotty Marr, the UAlbany lacrosse coach, has been looking to sign JP as well, correct?
Correct. JP loves lacrosse also, and a year ago we went down to watch the guys work out, and Scott kind of took JP under his wing and the players, and we go to all the home games, and he enjoys lacrosse, and it's been a great experience.
Jay Hosinger, father of JP Hosinger, in studio, 104.5 The Team. And Jay, I think it's part of our responsibility, Levack and I, we learn from people like Will Brown, who, when you're in a role like he is, to be there for people in need in the community. And you and your family are in need to, number one, raise awareness, number two, raise money for this foundation. But I think also, and Levack, you can add to this as well, part of this for us is to let you guys know that here in the community, we're here to support you. And we're here for you and your family, because Levack and I are both fathers. We both have girls. I can't imagine what you guys are going through on a daily basis just to watch your son with this disease that has no cure. And so more than anything, we wanted you in the studio to raise awareness, and I want to get to more of that in a second. But just so you know that we've gotten calls from Capital Region listeners. I have Nick Bonarigo at Mohawk Honda. People driving us nuts going, you guys have to talk to the Hosingers. You have affected us equally as well, if not more. And I hope you and your family realize that as well.
We do, and we totally appreciate Nick and Mohawk Honda. They've been tremendous. We had a big fundraiser, our second one at the Century House, and Nick was a big supporter of us. And I'll tell you, all my cars will be coming from him. And not to turn it into but it takes money to give money. If you're not profitable, right, you can't donate. And he's a very generous person, and I can see why he's got the nice business that he has. And it's hard to get through, but family is always important. But there's been so many new friends that we've made, over this past year and a half, and it's been tremendous.
Well, nobody should have to go through it without the support of the community, and we're lucky enough to have these stupid microphones in front of us. So if we can help with that, we want to. So first of all, how can somebody help? It takes money. How can somebody donate to help?
We're a 501c3 nonprofit, and it's called Chase the Cure. And we have a website, www.jamminforjp.com, and there's links to future fundraisers that we have coming up, and there's a link to donate if you'd like to donate. Most of all, we need prayers. If you could say a prayer for us, that's worth a lot. Albany Med has been phenomenal. Our doctors down there and what we're doing, and we're doing experimental research on my son to help him and other children, and it seems to have made him stable in a lot of ways. Nobody knows for sure, but prayers, if you can, there's a million good causes out there, but what we're fighting for is hundreds of thousands of people that have interrelated diseases, and there's some good stuff coming along, but it takes money for these scientists.
Amen. Jace Hosinger, the father of JP Hosinger. And like you said, there are events around the community all the time. And to keep updated on these events to help you and your family and to help this cause and to raise awareness as well for childhood Alzheimer's is essentially what JP has. What was the website one more time?
www.jamminforjp.com.
You got our prayers, my friend. Thanks for being here.
God bless you.